Strong winds and elevated fire dangers across the southeast over the next couple of days, ahead of an approaching cold front, which is going to bring some welcome relief to those very hot conditions. Still warm today, however. The maximum temperatures are sitting 10 to 15 degrees above the September average through large parts of New South Wales and eastern Victoria. Sydney heading for a top of 34 degrees. High fire dangers across many districts as well, with catastrophic fire dangers for the far south coast and a fire weather warning current. If you're living near the far south coast or travelling to that area, it's essential that you follow all the advice from your local emergency or fire weather services. But it's not just the heat that's driving those elevated fire weather conditions, it's the winds as well. We've got dry northwesterly flow coming in ahead of this approaching cold front sweeping across the southeast states. It's triggering severe weather warnings for damaging winds across parts of Tasmania, eastern Victoria and southeast New South Wales. Now it's going to be fairly windy throughout the southeast, but in these warning areas, that's where we're more likely to see the potential for power outages as strong winds bring down trees and power lines, or potentially damage to your roof, your home or your car. Those winds are expected to peak this afternoon and evening, continuing overnight before easing tomorrow morning. That's as the front moves through. Let's take a look at that progression now. It's going to reach Tasmania and sweep through during the early hours of Wednesday morning with a band of rain, showers and possibly isolated thunderstorms. In the wake of the system, small hail, particularly about the coast, with the potential for moderate rainfall across western Tasmania. Victoria will see the front during Wednesday morning as well, but it'll move out quickly and then up the New South Wales coast through Wednesday afternoon and evening and early Thursday morning. It's going to have a marked effect on our temperatures. For tomorrow's maximum temperatures, we're seeing a considerable cooling through Victoria and Tasmania. 14 degrees is our forecast maximum for Hobart, with the snow level over Tasmania lowering to about 700 metres. Over Victoria, it'll take a little bit longer for that cold air to move through. The snow level's only going to drop to its lowest point, about 1,000 metres over the Victorian Alps, overnight Wednesday into Thursday, but it's still going to be a much cooler day tomorrow. For Sydney though, a top of 34 degrees in stark contrast to those snowy and cold conditions further south. By Thursday, that heat is really going to move north into Queensland. We've got temperatures sitting at or above 30 degrees across most of the state, pushing into the high 30s across the northwest. A much cooler day on the way for the east coast, however, with Sydney heading for just 22 degrees on Thursday. We're going to see the same pattern in our fire dangers as well. Many districts still sitting with high fire dangers through Wednesday and Thursday, but the extreme fire dangers are going to push up towards the Sydney area tomorrow. We're going to have fire weather warnings current for both the Greater Sydney and Greater Hunter regions. So again, if you're living in or travelling to those areas, follow all the advice from your local emergency services. By Thursday, as the heat shifts north, the fire dangers will pick up across Queensland, particularly in the south, with the Channel Country expected to reach extreme fire dangers, not just on Thursday, but going into Friday as well. It's likely we'll see fire weather warnings for that district through the end of the week as well. As this situation starts to unfold, you can find all the details and in particular the updated and latest warnings at the Bureau's website or via our social media. Stay safe and we'll catch you next time.